now welcome up our third and final speaker, Josephine Hannon, and her title is Friendship Shoes. Everybody please welcome her.
Are you ready to win the race of life? Or are you missing something as fundamental as shoes? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and always welcome guests, having a best friend is like having the best pair of running shoes. You don't need them to run a race, but without them, you're at a competitive disadvantage. Your best friend is the support you need to succeed and the cushion to get you through those bumps in the road. They're there when you win, they're there when you lose, and they're there when you compare them to a smelly pair of shoes. My best friend is Vanessa. If she was a pair of shoes, she'd be shoes to fit Bigfoot. Why? Because that's how big of a print she's made in my life. I've known Vanessa since she was 4 years old and I was 5 years old. Being older, she thought I was wiser, at least until we turned 6. Every hot and humid summer in Chicago, we would tie our hair back into ponytails and bask in the shade of a big oak tree. Who'd be out in the sun? It was 101 in Chicago. We would fling off our gym shoes and dip our toes into the cool, sleek grass. With the taste of peanut butter and jelly still fresh on our palates, we play hand games until our moms yelled, "Dinner time!" And then, like sprinters, we bumped into the house just seconds before our moms could say, "You're grounded." Those were great times, but just the beginning of our best times together. Over the years, Vanessa transformed from this giggly schoolgirl to a wise, wonderful, worldly woman who started giving me advice on dating and marriage. I remember when Vanessa helped me when I was dating Scott in college. Scott doesn't know this, but I asked Vanessa to give him the keep 'em or leave 'em test. We took him to an ice skating rink, and after an hour, Vanessa said, "Jose, come here. I need to talk to you about Scott." I said, "Why?" She said, "He's counting everything." I said, "Engineers do that." She said, "You don't understand. He's counting how many times the Zamboni goes around the ring." I said, "I know." She said, "He's counting how many stupid things he said." I said, "I know." She said he counted how many times I fell on my butt. I said, "Uh-oh." She said, "I wouldn't date him." But from the way he's looking at you, I could tell he really likes you, and that's what counts. With Vanessa's blessing, I continued to date Scott, and just 6 years later, he proposed to me, but who's counting? My best friend, again, came to save the day. I was so excited because I was wedding planning, but I was so sad because my best friend was 3,000 miles away on the other coast. She had just sold her and used every penny she had to move to New York City to become a fashion designer. She had never been to New York City. She didn't know anybody in New York City, and she didn't have a job lined up. It was a little bit of a stressful time for Vanessa. I didn't expect to hear from her at all. Then, one sunny day in San Jose, my phone rings. Vanessa says, "I heard you're getting married." I said, "Uh-huh." She said, "Have you picked out a dress yet?" I said, "Uh-uh." She said, "Would you mind it if I made your wedding dress?" I said, "For a wise woman, Vanessa, that's the stupidest question you've ever asked me." Of course I wouldn't mind it if the best fashion designer in New York made my wedding dress. She said, "Oh, I'm not that good." I said, "Vanessa, if the shoe fits, wear it." Fellow Toastmasters, do you have a best friend? If you do, when's the last time you reconnected with them and talked about your future together? If you don't have a best friend, please consider inviting people into your life. Some people think you just need a best friend when you're a kid. I think you need a best friend even more when you're an adult, because as your age increases, so does your problems. I never would have pinpointed my soulmate or had the wedding of my dreams without my best friend. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, many people walk into your life, but only the true friends leave a footprint in your heart. Vanessa not only left a footprint, she left a shoe print the size of